Hi, this is Joachim Kans, the singer of Hammerfall, and you're watching CMS TV.
Well, Steve Perry, former Journey frontman, he's looking. You can look forward to some new Christmas music this year.
Oh, good. Nothing sounds better than hearing somebody singing Jingle Bells with their teeth floating around in their mouth.
Do you think he's got some dental problems?
Fuck yes, dude. Didn't you hear that song No Erasing that he released, the first single?
I did.
Sounds like he's trying to fucking hold his teeth in place.
So he's like Nancy Pelosi trying to keep his choppers in while he's singing.
Pull that up. There's that first line where he goes, I know when I saw your face. It's the first line. And when he does the line, when I saw your face, it sounds like his teeth are floating around. He's trying to push them back in place with his tongue.
Okay.
It's just the first line, but it immediately made me think, this guy has fucking bad dental work.
Okay. All right. I'll take your word for it. I didn't listen to it that close, but let's see if we can hear the dental work floating around in his mouth.
It's the first line of the song.
All right. Oh, I heard it. Since I saw your face.
I saw your face.
Yeah, he says face.
Yeah, he's pushing his teeth back in place.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't recognize it before, but yeah, I heard it.
I thought I was the only one that heard that.
Oh, see, I wasn't looking for it, wasn't listening for it, but I'll play it one more time. I did hear it. Right at the end, when he says face, he says face.
Face.
Yeah, I got it. All right, let's hear it again. Yeah, that's definitely a denture wearing sounding syllable.
It is. I mean, it's horrible.
Wow.
And what amazes me is that he didn't fix it.
He didn't use his Fix-A-Dent.
He didn't use his Fix-A-Dent app. And for app, I mean apply. He didn't apply. He didn't apply his Fix-A-Dent to his teeth.
Have that as a tool on Pro Tools, the Fix-A-Dent app.
Fix-A-Dent app. You can only buy it when you're over 60.
Right. We kind of did the old denture sounding here, so we're going to use the old Fix-A-Dent tool on the Pro Tools here.
Where's my Fix-A-Dent plug-in?
Yeah. Fix that right up there.
Most people use auto-tune. He uses auto-teeth.
Right. Wow. I wasn't aware.
I told you. And even if you listen to the chorus where he's like, my back's against the wall, he's not as bad, but you can definitely hear that he's pushing against fake teeth to sing. I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but that part I know. That part right there I know is bad. You know, I couldn't believe that, you know, the guy's been out of the business 25 years and he couldn't find an editor to fucking edit 1 second, one word out of the song.
Wow.
Just bad.
Well, again, I didn't listen to it that close, but boy, you picked up on that.
Oh, too funny.
All right. Well, getting back to Harry Chapin.
Yeah.
Not Harry Palm, but Harry Chapin.
Yeah.
You picked out a couple of songs.
Did.
The first one we're going to explore here is called Vacancy.
Yes.
I hope these are worthy of Harry Chapin-ness, melancholy and despair and hopelessness.
Well,
I think we've come to love over the years.
I think you're going to find that. I was I was looking through. During the week. I had a thought that we had not done Harry at all this year. Not one time, I don't think.
Not at all. Nope.
And I was like, let me troll around a little bit and see if I can't find some songs. So I found these two. They're both, I think, from the same record that Burning Yourself came through.
Okay.
So
right.
if nothing else, they were written the same time as that fucked up Nightmare was. So I'm hopeful. I did listen to the words, and I think you'll dissect them a certain way.
Okay.
So I think these are worthy, but we'll see.
All right. Well, we're going to jump back into the foray of Harry Chapin.
All right.
And see what kind of depression he could throw us all into.
All right.
This one is called Vacancy.
Okay.
Mrs. Smith and Mr. Jones have come to pass the night. They pulled off of the highway when they saw my light. It's a vacancy, I offer them. What they offer me is fullness for a lifetime that's bare as can be.
What? Okay. I'm going to have to look at the lyrics of that because I don't even know if I heard what I heard.
It's out. You want me to read them to you? I've got them right.
Yeah, read them.
It says, Mr. Smith, Mrs. Smith, and Mr. Jones have come to pass the night. They pulled over off the highway when they saw my light. It's a vacancy I offer them. What they offer me is fullness for a lifetime that's bare as can be.
Fullness for a lifetime? That it's bare as it can be?
Yeah.
At what point does a 30-something-year-old man write a song like that? Now, let me remind everybody, if you forgot about the Harry Chapin legacy.
Yeah.
This guy died at 38 years old.
Right.
38.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
There's a vacancy, won't you come to me and fill my empty spaces? I'm a motel man in a promised land that's filled with empty faces. Won't you bring your sorrows, bring your dreams? It's a place for you to be. There's no more tomorrow, or that's how it seems. So won't you come to me?
Well, this sounds like an out-of-the-way hotel where people go to commit suicide. Is that not the message that you're getting there? That there's no more tomorrows, and it's like a depressing place, and people pull in there and go, "Hey, this looks like a pretty good place to blow my brains out."
It's either that, I haven't decided yet. It's either that, or it's people that are in horrible relationships. They go there to cheat. Because
so you think it's a no-tell lover hotel?
Yeah, because it says the first line is Mrs. Smith and Mr. Jones.
I see. So they're being anonymous.
Yeah. It's either that or they're both checking in to kill themselves.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of agree exactly with what you're saying. So it's just like, yeah, I'm Mr. Jones. Yeah, that's very, very, cliche last name, and Mrs. Smith.
Mrs. Smith.
So it's either, yeah, we're both in bad marriages, so we're just coming here to fuck it out in your hotel for a while.
Is that okay?
or I'm so depressed, I'm just going to rent a room and I'm going to blow my brains out.
But just listen to the words. So won't you bring your sorrows and bring your dreams?
Yeah.
So you're going to come and just have some depressing pussy because you're going to come and get some pussy.
I'm going to get a pity fuck here.
It's just to accent the fact that your life is so bad with your wife.
Wow. Okay.
Well, it's
real long-winded.
No, it's fine, dude. It's been a good listen so far. I've been tuning in pretty much every day, just kind of, getting a feel for it. And the thing that's nice about it is, and this is one person's opinion, and everybody has an opinion, but I like the fact that I'm just not hearing the same old shit that I hear at every football game, anytime somebody wants to prove how rock and roll they are, they play the same 15 songs. It's Crazy Train, or it's Enter Sandman, or it's, I mean, there's
Welcome to the Jungle.
Welcome to the Jungle. And it's like, nah, I tuned in the other day, and I mean, none of these songs are foreign to me necessarily. I mean, I'm a musicology guy, so Asphalt Ballet I know every bit as well as, Pyromania. But it's still kind of cool when a GNR song comes on and it's Mr. Brownstone or Night Train or Rocket Queen or something that just hasn't been beaten to death by every outlet that wants to be hard and aggressive, and they think that that's how. It's not Sweet Child, and it's not Welcome to the Jungle. It's just deeper than that. And that's what for the hairball side of things, I think is important, is that you're not just beating the same drum, truthfully, that Hair Nation does. Hair Nation, Neely and I have joked about this 100 times on the show, where they'll be talking up, hey, Judas Priest has a new album. It's called Firepower, and it's great. And you won't believe how great these songs are, and this and that. And here's Turbo Lover. And it's no, you shithead. Play something from the album you just upsold. It's still a band that fits. What you're doing is very refreshing. And, as a whole, as the whole project, overlooking both Hairball John Radio and Uncontrolled Noise as entities with the apps and everything, I think for Hairball John Radio especially, you are going to find much bigger success once people figure out that it's there, because one, it's free, and two, it's just better than SiriusXM. And I don't know about you, but any friends that I have that still listen to radio and like that kind of music, they all listen to Hair Nation. They all listen to Hair Nation. And this is a better product, and it doesn't cost them anything. So they can save $5 a month, $10 a month, and still get a better product. So I'm a big believer in the product, or in the project. Otherwise I wouldn't have gotten involved in it at all.
Right.
But I'm very, especially now after listening to it for, I don't know, a month or so, however long it's been that it's been up, that Corey gave me the stream to listen to. It's a very, very strong, for people that like this kind of music, whether it's Dokken or Lynch Mob or, Rat or whatever, everybody doesn't need me to list the bands. All those bands that people like in that genre are well represented without being overdone on hairballjohnradio.com or .com.
Well, that's a high compliment. It really is. And as when you go to create something that is different, it's a little bit scary. You believe that you have your friends that you can see. I have the people that I know that yes, this is what they would listen to, and this is what I would listen to, but on a global element is what people will really listen to. And so, you've seen the response this past week, and it's been amazing, to be honest with you. It's been somewhat mind-blowing, because I've tried to keep up as much as I can with the social media. And what it does is it does something more than put money in your pocket, which, as we all know, this doesn't. But it validates what you believed for so many years. You're like, there can be more, and people do want more. And the response that we've gotten is people saying, I'm listening to it all day long, which is a very high compliment. I listen to it because I honestly don't know what's coming up next.
Right.
And I think that there's, who was to say that a fan of Firehouse is not a fan of Megadeth either? So why can't you have them on the same station? Now, that's probably about as heavy as we go, Megadeth and Metallica, but it still has that mix, and it has, I don't know if you guys trademarked this years back, but everybody uses it now, and it's because it's classic metal.
Mm-hmm.
Really, it falls right in with that. And I think that there's been a very limited access to it, and I really hope, and I like the feedback because I love that people are saying that they're enjoying it as much as they are. And when they see a Lillian Axe song come on, everybody's, they comment, hey, do you remember this one and this one where you add this? And it's brought the geek out in all of us.
Well, Hairball, do you believe the acid chimp is looking down smiling?
Screw you, Neely. And get me all weepy here. Yeah, I really do. I think that I credit him so much because I left FM radio years ago because of the fact that the show was doing well and the station I was on was going to syndicate the show. And when that was told to me, I said, that's fantastic. And then the person that told me said, you have to be aware that they're going to control the playlist. And when they said that, I'm like, I'm done. I'll walk away with it. And which is exactly what I did. And if it wasn't for the Acid Chimp, who I had just met literally a month or so before that, and he believed in the show and he believed in the music, and he had a monstrous amount, he had a great job with a lot of cash, and he was single, and he built a studio for us to be able to record the Hairball John radio show. So it all goes back to him. There's no way I would be doing any of this or even believe in it as much as I do if it wasn't for him. So yeah, rock in peace, Chimpy. Absolutely.
Very cool. Well, Hairball, it's been a long ride for all of us involved, and only the strong survive. And as far as I can tell, looking around the room, it's just you, Chris, and I, and that's it.
Yeah, we'll make it a square. Take that circle, make it a square. You got Corey there. You got to throw Corey, and he's waving the flag even as high, if not more, because he gives us the platform. Uncontrolled Noise. You look at what we've had through Corey with Uncontrolled Noise, and we would just be talking to ourselves if it wasn't for Corey.
Right, and I gotta tip my hat to Corey, because there was a short time there where Uncontrolled Noise went dark just due to the amount of money it costs to run a online radio station that plays licensed music, and we just thought that was the death knell for that outlet, and somehow, some way, he was able to resurrect that thing up from the ashes, little Dawkins reference, and make it happen again, and now it's going stronger than ever.
If I could find a way to avoid those 4,000 miles, I would. I fucking hate going out. More and more, with every passing day, just seeing the people. Dude, I swear, you know how we always joke about Trump derangement syndrome and whatever. I think I have something called like people derangement syndrome, because I've gotten so bad now that I look at people in their cars and I'm like, look at that fucking loser.
Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, I literally think that now in my car. It's like, man, if I had to fucking talk to him, I'd fucking punch him in the face. And it's like I don't know this fucking guy. I just see that he has blue hair and he has a weird mustache, and I'm like, fuck this fucking cunt.
You know who basically described that hatred of people really well in his act, even 30 years ago, was Louis Anderson.
Really?
Louis Anderson would talk about his dad. He goes, yeah, we'd all be in the car and driving, and my dad would see somebody that he didn't like. Look at that guy. Look at him over there.
Yeah. That's me. That's 100% me. It's
he said he'd slow that car down and take a good look. Look at that. Look at that guy.
Yeah. I get worse and worse with every passing day, with everything I hear. It's like my daughter, she got her credit card ripped twice in a month.
Wow.
Two different times, and we're pretty sure we'd narrowed it down to a gas station that she goes to.
Okay.
And I'll do the warning, because you come here, when you come to my place, do not get gas at the gas station down the street from my house.
Is it run by Indians or terrorists?
I don't know. You know what? I don't know who's running it, but I think they somehow got a card swiper on one of the pumps, or many of the pumps, because I've seen it in the Twinsburg Facebook page as well, that people are leery of that place. And my daughter, she only gets gas there because it's close to my house, and she got hit twice for like $1,200 or some bullshit like that. And my only thought now when I drive by there is I see people at the pump, and I'm like, I swear to God, if I see somebody putting anything other than a credit card in there, I'm going to run them over. I'm going to jump the berm, and I'm going to run right into them and mash them into the fucking pump. That's how I feel now. I just hate people.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can't even get fucking gas without it being a problem really pisses me off. You know, the fact that you can't do regular shit, just regular shit. The fact that you can't, you know, I was reading a story this week about fucking DoorDash or something, and something like 30% of all DoorDash food is fucked with. And I was like, if I ever see one of these DoorDash fucks come to my door and they got like pizza dripping off their shirt or something, I'm going to fucking kill them. I'm going to strangle them right in front of my door.
Right.
I'm going to just murder them.
Yeah.
Because more and more people are more and more shitty. You know, just do your fucking job. Deliver my fucking food, you cunt.
Right.
It's like, and honestly, I've not had any problems personally with DoorDash, but I'm just saying, I read an article and it makes me hate everybody. It's why I don't read articles anymore, because with every bit of news that drips into my world, I fucking hate life more and more. Dude, more and more, I'm watching football games from the 1960s and 70s. You know why? Because there's nothing going on and all these people are dead. So I know that I don't have to hear about, and now this guy went and raped his family, and now this guy murdered 10 people. You know, I don't have to worry about that. They're all dead already. It's like I just fucking can't stand society anymore.
Well, you know how I feel about it. I'm very cautious about everything, everywhere I go, everything I do. I don't use my credit card. I pay cash for everything. You know, you see me, I always have cash.
Yeah.
And then I don't use credit cards. I don't go around leaving my digital fingerprint everywhere I go. And, you know, I know that's the way that the younger crowd goes. And I know I've been criticized for using cash from a certain someone who, I've never seen anyone use cash before. It's like, fuck off.
Shut up. Stay here in Pittsburgh. I'll leave you here, you bitch.
So, you know, I have my own methods of, you know, keeping my head on a swivel, as it were. But I'm with you, man. I'm the same way.
I would spend only cash, but then that requires interaction. It does. It requires interaction. It requires the two things that I don't want anymore. One, interaction with people. Two, getting out and going into a store.
Yeah.
Neither of which I want to do.
And before I go, shout out to the Classic Metal Show. I did an interview on there yesterday. Dudes are intelligent, awesome, prepared, funny. Please check them out. Classic Metal Show. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.